Hello and welcome back. Today we're looking at my latest purchase from the Royal Mint. It's the UK's newest 50p, which is a very exciting coin, one that was hotly anticipated, and I think is going to be a very desirable one going forwards. But let's get into the box first. Right, we've got some bump we can chuck away. We don't need that. Get the packaging out. Get that box out. And then we'll get these two bits out here. So what is it then? It is the 2021 Team GB 50p. Now you may notice it still says 2020 on this bit of the coin, but it is a 2021 coin. Now we'll get into that in a little bit more detail in a moment, but immediately the design is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely lovely. I really like this coin and was very excited for the release of this one. If we look on the back, it says, as hundreds of the very best athletes from across Great Britain and Northern Ireland team up to represent the nation in the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, now being held in 2021, the Royal Mint has struck this coin to celebrate these homegrown heroes and their inspirational pursuit of excellence. We've got design specifications here with the designer, the reverse designer being David Napton. Very cool stuff. But before we go any further though, a little reminder, because you may already know, you may be familiar with, but aware, in 2020, obviously the year that this coin was originally due to be released, we had the coin here. Oh, it's got a little bit of toning on it actually, that's not good. That wasn't toned when I got it, oh dear. Okay, anyway, side point. But yeah, that's you can see it's 2020 dated there, and on the reverse it's dated 2020 there as well. Now, with the delay in the Olympics because of the pandemic and all sorts of nonsense, which has ground the whole world to a halt, so the games are still the 2020 Olympics, much like the football Euros at the moment are still the 2020 Euros, although they're being held in 2021. So the reverse, which I can't show you because I don't open my BUNC packs because I'm silly, will say 2021 on this coin. But this BUNC coin, now BUNC, lots of people do ask me what's a BUNC coin. A BUNC coin is a brilliant uncirculated coin. It's struck to a much higher quality than a circulating coin. I think it is struck 3 times by the coin press machine, whereas circulating coins are struck only once. Circulating ones also just get minted en masse and then chucked into circulation, whereas these are individually struck, placed on trays one by one, and then they are sent off to be packaged, so that you pay the premium for these because of the extra work that goes into it. Now this came in a different variant in BUNC, as you can see here. It's got a little bit of colouring on it, which is nice. Worth just having a quick closer inspection on that colouring to make sure, because some of the colouring has been a little off centre on ones I've seen. These look perfect to me though, and this is what I really like, what I would love to see in circulation, just these little flecks of colour in our circulating coinage, because lots of countries like in Australia and Canada, which spring to mind, they've got circulating coins with some colour on it, which I think it looks absolutely stunning. I mean, it's an eye catcher, isn't it? If that is flying through your hands at the tills or whatever, that little bit of colour, you go, oh, what's that? And I think that's a really neat little bit of, well, colouring on it. The back of this should be the same stuff as on the previous one. Oh, this one is a limited presentation. So in this coloured format, there's a maximum of 12,021. Brilliant uncirculated ones with that little coloration on the Olympic rings, the little line, and the Team GB. Obviously not the first Team GB coin we've had. In 2016 we had the Olympic swimmer, celebrating Team GB. Now, as of recording, there's been no indication as to whether this is planned to go into circulation or not. I really hope that it's one that gets circulated. I think if it was to circulate, it'll circulate closer to the actual launch of the Olympic Games. It looks like it's virtually guaranteed to go ahead this year, but we thought that last year, so who knows. I really hope it is circulated because I think it's a really beautiful coin. But speaking of BUNC coins, I also want to take a moment just to mention My good friends over at Coin Club who've been sending me their BUNC coin presentations. I haven't got my Team GB one yet from them, but it's on its way. They take a little bit longer to arrive, but due to the premium, or the low premium of purchasing these, you can get the Team GB 50p in the same packaging as this, obviously with the Team GB information on it, for £2.99 for a brilliant uncirculated coin, struck to the same quality as the Royal Mint ones. So why would you buy this instead of the Royal Mint ones? Well, if you're going to take it out, handle it, put it in your collection in a different way, why pay £10 to the Royal Mint when you can pay £2.99 to Coin Club and get the coin and take it out of its packaging and do as you wish with it? It comes like this. The package is about as wide as a debit card or credit card, a little bit longer though. Be careful when purchasing it though, if you don't want fingerprints on your coin, because the packaging is much like a Strike Your Own. For those that are aware, that is the coin there. So that is the face of the coin there, so be careful when handling it. Put some cotton gloves on, or whatever else you have to hand to protect it. But for the sake of transparency, they send me these coins to me for free. I've been featuring them alongside my coin review videos. I think it's a great there is another player in the UK coin collecting market shaking things up, making it more affordable for people to collect these brilliant uncirculated coins, especially in times where we are seeing less and less coins go into circulation. The only way to get them is to purchase them, and there are other avenues that can save us some money, allow you to buy more coins for your cash. I think that's a sensible option. So again, a big thanks to Coin Club. But as I said, they are a bit slower to dispatch them. But I think that having spoken to them, that is an issue that they are working on. But yes, with the low prices that they are offering, I can understand the high demand for these great cost-saving alternatives, and they have a price match guarantee. If you can buy from an official distributor, obviously not the likes of eBay, for a cheaper price, they'll refund you the difference too, which is great. But yeah, anything that will make coin collecting more affordable to the masses, I'm well on board with. So yes, if you want, the link will be down in the description if you want to head over and see Coin Club's offering. Moving briskly on then, we have the pièce de résistance, what I am exceptionally excited to get into. If we get into this lovely box, we can see there, Team GB, believe extraordinary. A cool tagline. So this is the Team GB Tokyo 2020 Olympic. Ooh, it looks like it's been over. It's a little bit open still. There we go. Team GB Tokyo 2020 Olympics held in 2021. Bit of a mouthful that, but there we go. UK 50p silver-proof coin. We've got a little bit of images about it. We should have. Oh, this is a little bit different than the BUNC ones. It says, with Team GB competing in 33 different sports at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games held in 2021, there's a huge variety of exciting games for you to follow and get involved with, including skateboarding, karate, surfing, which are all Olympic first. That's quite cool, isn't it? Hoping to build on their success in Rio, the largest ever team of British athletes have assembled to strive for a winning place on the podium. Now as the nation comes together to support Team GB, the coin celebrates the strength and character and dedication of ordinary British men and women who inspire us to believe in extraordinary. Very cool. Well, there we go. Well, let's get into it and see the coin itself then. We've got a little booklet we'll have a quick flick through as ever. I won't linger too much on many of it, so if you want to pause and explore at your own pace, feel free to do so. We've got some interesting pictures of, I assume they're former and potentially current British Olympians, with some beautiful images. Roundabout. This is what I'm interested in mostly. So this is behind the design. It says the coin's reverse designer was created by David Napton, a senior designer who has worked at the Royal Mint for 8 years, working on creative projects for campaigns, products and coin designs. His recent work includes the designs for his Paddington 50p coin series. Oh, there we go. So 4 coins under his belt at least. His Team GB design encourages you to view the coin from different angles as you try to work out how many sports you recognise. Very cool. And we've got a few more pages here. Oh, this is a message from him, the designer himself. I'm proud to have created something that celebrates what hundreds of athletes have dedicated their lives to, a passion to represent their country on the world stage. This is the first time new sports such as skateboarding, surfing and karate will appear at the games, so I felt it was important to feature these in the design and capture the youthful presence this summer games will have. And then we have, in a bit clearer, all the different sports. There's lots of interesting stuff to be had on this. I wonder if there's like a little, what I really want to see is a cheat sheet on what all the designs are, which I'm surprised isn't in that, but because if I was in charge I would definitely be including that. Usual Royal Mint presentation box, da, 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 da. And there is the coin itself in wondrous silver-proof quality. I'm just having a quick look at the colouring. See how close we can get the focus to work on it. The colouring looks a little bit off. That might be on purpose, though. It's a little bit up and to the right, but that does make it pop a bit, so I'm not complaining about that. I think it adds a little bit more depth to it. I think I wouldn't be surprised if that is intentional. I have seen some images where it has been quite dramatically off, but that seems fine to me. But as we can see, it's dated 2020 on the reverse of the coin. If we flip it over, it says 2021, which it will do on the BUNC ones as well that we looked at earlier. But no, whoopsie. It is a brilliant coin. Possibly my coin of the year so far, coming very close with the completer coin for the Queen's Beast series, which is currently my favourite coin of the year. I think this one, it's a very close competition. There's a couple more coins to come out this year, and I'll be interested because at the end of this year I plan to, like I did last year, just sort of go through all the coins that have been released that I've purchased, rating them as to my favourites. But a very strong contender, a beautiful coin, one that I was gutted didn't come out last year, as I assume many others would have been, obviously for understandable reasons totally, but so glad that the games were held again and this design got to see the light of day and actually released itself. But no, it's a beautiful design. If we look now, why do I think this is a sensible purchase? It sold out in the day that came out, and this is number 882, so a fairly low number to be fair, out of a maximum coin mintage of 5,510, in this presentation 5,500. Now, considering how popular this coin was in 2020 in terms of also the people that were purchasing them thinking it's going to become a rare coin, obviously not having then been released later in the year, to only mint 5,500 seems very surprising to me, because I thought this was one they could do a massive mintage of and it would still fly off the shelves. But they've obviously decided caution is the better part of valor, and have made a lot less than what I was anticipating. But yes, one that I imagine, again, this is my own silly opinion, I have no insider knowledge, I'm not an investor, I never buy coins as a future investment, but if I had to hazard a guess, I imagine this is going to be one that rises in value over time. You can just, the first sign of that is how quickly it sold out on the Royal Mint's website. But time will tell. Like I've said, I've never bought a coin for the purpose of making money in the future or as an investment. All you have to do is look at the back catalogue of all the coins that I bought and the prices that they have dropped down to in terms of resale. My advice is if you're buying coins as an investment, go look at bullion rather than commemoratives. There's obviously some commemoratives that will skyrocket in value, like the 2016 Beatrix Potter set, but they are once in a blue moon, and the large majority of the ones I've bought, I'd be lucky to get back the price I paid for them. But I buy coins for the love of coins, not to make a profit or an investment. But no, this one is definitely a superb coin. Be keeping an eye on the toning issues there. I'm not best pleased that my annual set seems to have started toning already, but there we go. Similar sort of design to the colour. What do I prefer, the silver proof or the BUNC one? The BUNC one is beautiful, but it's this extra bit of detail you get. I thought the way that the individual designs pop a little bit more on the silver proof, I think I would go with the silver proof as being my favourite. But coloured or non-coloured, I think the coloured one. I think it's just, again, the BUNC one is beautiful. It is an absolutely splendid coin, one that I'm very, very happy to add to my collection. But I like that little accent of colour in the corner, and I think that the more coins they do that on, the better, personally. But there we go. I'm sure you'll let me know down in the comments which is your favourite version of this design, the BUNC, the silver, the coloured, the non-coloured. Which did you purchase? And Have you tried out the Coin Club? Are you going to go try out the Coin Club for the first time on this release? I highly recommend them. I think they're a fantastic company, and I'm very grateful for them working with me on these sort of review videos. But also with the exciting release of the Prince Philip £5 coin, that'll be coming out on my channel fairly soon as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that one too. I'm excited to get my hands on that one as well. But as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.